come on, get out of the way. What the? Beep, beep. I guess the horn doesn't work. Beep, beep, get out of the way, buddy. Ah. What a messy garage. Dang. I don't even know if I should get my car worked on at this place. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Flat Thunder channel. My name's Andy if you're just tuning in. And this is a 2015 Ford Fusion with a 1.5 liter EcoBoost. But that part doesn't necessarily matter. The horn doesn't work, as you can tell. And the telltale sign, I don't normally honk the horn, but when you hit the lock button, the door is locked. The second button push after the doors are locked is supposed to sound the horn. No beep beep. So we're going to try to dive in and fix that. Hopefully it's an easy solution. I'm leaning towards a blown fuse, but I have no idea. I never even tore into the fuse compartment on this. I assume that's going to be in the internal fuse compartment inside the interior of the car, but I have no idea. Let's dig into this, see if we can make her go beep beep again. Stay tuned. I'll show you what we're going to get into. Here's the owner's manual. Well, a few times this has actually been open. And it's showing the fuse in the power distribution box in the engine compartment. You may or may not be able to see this with the resolution here, but it says it's this number here, 50. Okay. It's right over in this area here, the engine compartment. Now let's dive in. You got two clips over here in the corner. Push over to pop this off. Head latch cables kind of should be this 20 amp fuse right here. And instead of pulling it out, let's just break out the multimeter, and my multimeter battery is dead. Okay, scratch that. Stupid. Do it the old-fashioned way. Uh-oh. That does not look blown. What else can it be? Okay, well, since my multimeter crapped out because it needs a battery, I have my test light here. No, no power there. Why is that not getting power? Alright, have to investigate that further. Next in line, so the fuse goes there. It's not bad. And I'm not getting power there at all, so I don't know what that's all about, but maybe that's not always power on. This supposedly is the horn relay, number 40. See it here in the manual, number 40 horn, if you can read that, number 40 horn relay. And that is indeed this guy right here. The magic tool out. And I'm going to read the top here, 8T2TCA. This one over here is the same. Swap them. C. I'm going to put that one in there. Let's see if the horn works now. Alright, we're hoping for a beep beep here. Well, I hear it clicking. I don't hear no beep beep. Switch those back. So the horn itself may not be ticky because that flashing light means the horn's getting power. So this relay is good. The fuse is good. I mean, we can test the other side just to make sure. Yeah. So both sides of the fuse has power. So now we're down to the connection from here to the horn or the horn itself, and now we need to locate that. Well, according to the old internets, the horn is supposedly behind that fender. You have to take off the wheel and remove the inner fender. Really. Conveniently, it's good and cold. We got some daylight now. We can get in here and try to find this horn. According to the internet, it's somewhere in here. You have to take off this wheel. You have to support the vehicle and take out the inner fender well to try to find the horn. I have no idea. I mean, that makes sense, right? I also have no idea why a 2015 horn doesn't work anymore. So let's get in here, peel this wheel off, and get this inner fender well out.
Inner fender well is conveniently supported with all these push-in plastic pieces. Approximately 5 there, maybe more up inside of there. And there's definitely some recessed ones up in the front side here, which you probably can't see, but they're in there. You gotta get all those out, or try to get all those out without breaking them.
If you get in here, you can see all the push pins. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the top edge, then there's 1, 2 there, and looks like there's some cheap sheet metal stamped nuts, and maybe one up on the top. So it looks like we got a whole bunch of fun. There's one missing right there. Yeah. What I found usually works best for these Christmas trees is your common side cutters. You get it beneath the head and then you kind of work its way out, wiggling it. But if you ain't careful, you will cut them off. These are the kind that have the little piece that you need to pull out, and it supposedly releases it. Supposedly. Oh yeah, these are nice. There we go. Okay, that one's loose. Okay, I'm gonna start with a screwdriver. Come on. It's conveniently a good 25 degrees. This plastic's nice and pliable. There's 2. This one is not coming. We just lopped the head off of that guy. One bites the dust. A bolt here in the bottom. A couple bolts over there. Like M8 or so. Oh, that's cute. Well, those pieces just slingshotted me in the head. Let's peel back the curtain here. And conveniently, I see nothing up there. So it must be on the front edge. Let's divert our attention over this way and try to do this again. Okay, just pop those pieces out here. It's a little more difficult because of recess inside there. And I think this little sheet metal screw here holding us up. Okay. All right. Now. This other M10 right up here holding us up. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay. I found the windshield washer, the headlamp, no horn. So it must be in the top. And there's a push pin in the very top. Uh-oh. What in the... I am not seeing a horn in here. There she is. The internet lied. Do you believe that? The internet said it was in this fender well. It is not in that fender well. Started over there, worked our way around, and it is in this fender well. That was one of those really fun adventures that didn't need to be so adventurous. The internet lied. She lied to me. And to think I put 5 minutes into that search. I don't know what I did. Maybe a wrong model year. So we got a wire stabbed into the plug. I'll take you down and show you if I can get some light down there. We're going to try to see if it's getting power. Got our test light here hooked up to the ground. We're going to... Well, that one isn't getting power. Wonder if that one's a ground. Let's see. Okay, so that one's a ground. That's good. The other side of the plug should be the power. Okay. Okay. And flash. Okay, I was having a time getting that wire, which I was trying to use. It's just a regular crimped on end. It just wasn't staying in there. So I got a nail, a little brad nail. That means that plug is getting power. And we checked the other side and it's getting ground. So power and ground is going to the horn. Now it's either not making connection to the horn or the horn's bad. So let's try to reach up in there and investigate more. The horn is straight up. You're gonna get a flicker from the light, but the horn is straight up and you're looking at the plug that we just probed to test. So that plug has a nail in it. And it looks like the horn just might be corroded. So if we can reach up there and unbolt that horn or clean those contacts in it, I think it might just work. I think the contacts in the end of the horn plug are corroded. I was able to get in there with my little needle nose pliers, squeeze the terminal and slide it back and forth. It's got a little bit of a pattern on the inside of these. Kind of acts like sandpaper. Hit it with contact cleaner. Let's see what she does. Whoa, look at that. I got my toot back. Oh yeah. Now, all I have to do is put all this crap back together. Oh, probably gonna take that plug back out and put some dielectric grease on it to prevent future corrosion. Key to this whole thing was just removing this black air dam cover that's directly beneath the front bumper cover. The horn assembly is beneath or behind the fog light, right about in that area there. Once this is removed, you can get up in this area here. It's a very small window, and access the horn plug, clean the terminals, put it back together. All this over here I took off, and I did not have to. That was a big pain in the butt too. Took all these fasteners and more that I removed, mostly just to get that inner fender well out. All I needed to fix this was my baby needle nose pliers. These things are awesome. It's got textured jaws on the inside. I use it to kind of polish off the terminals. My contact cleaner, and then some dielectric grease to prevent future corrosion. Let's try to remember where all this crap goes and get it back on the car. Come on. Dirty. All right. Most important lesson we learned today. 1, don't trust everything you find on the internet. 2, don't believe it just because you found it on the internet. The first search I did said the horn was inside this inner fender well. That's my mistake for believing that. The second search, once I couldn't find it in there, said you had to remove the front bumper cover to access the horn. Also not true. As you saw, I accessed the horn just by dropping down that black air dam underneath, and it would have been really easy to just drop that and access it straight away. So in this particular case, all we had was some bad contacts at the horn to the plug. The weather pack wasn't doing its job. If it would have had some dielectric grease on it from the factory, probably would have never corroded. clean the contacts, and we got our beep back. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave your questions and comments in that section below, and don't forget to tickle that subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching, everyone.